Well, the General Assembly has adjourned the 2021 special session. Today, the House of Representatives approved a map that redivides Georgia's 14 congressional districts. Fox 5's Claire Sims joins us live from the state capitol. Claire, this was final passage.
Yeah, that congressional map was the final item on the House's to-do list after the Senate approved it last week.
The 6th congressional district is and continues to be a North Metro suburban district.
On the final day of the special session, the Georgia House of Representatives debates the map that redraws the state's congressional district lines. The districts in northern Metro Atlanta have drawn the most attention and criticism. The map moves western Cobb County into the 14th, a heavily Republican district represented by Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene. The 7th district, represented by Democrat Carolyn Bordeaux, shrinks into southern Gwinnett County, while the 6th district, home to fellow Democrat Lucy McBath, swings north into the reliably red counties of Forsyth, Dawson, and Cherokee, making it all but impossible for her to win re-election.
In my opinion, this map puts power over principles, partisanship over people. And Georgia deserves our best efforts, and Senate Bill 2EX is not it.
House Minority Leader James Beverly called the map flawed and says the people of Georgia deserved a better outcome and a better process.
It could have stretched beyond Thanksgiving. It could have gone as far as it needed to go to make sure that we get it right. All eyes are on Georgia. I mean, it's just a fact. This is as far as I'm concerned, the center of the universe. And Georgia is it. And so we needed to take the time to make sure that Georgians had an opportunity to speak to this process, and quite frankly, it was rushed.
As on the passage of Senate Bill 2EX, the ayes are 96, the nays are 68.
The House passed the bill largely along party lines.
The Supreme Court of the United States has said that redistricting is inherently a political process. And I say that without hanging my head or stammering. I mean, you can't take it out. You know, nobody wants to talk about it. Have any of y'all seen the Illinois maps? Go look at the Illinois maps they adopted 2 or 3 weeks ago, and you tell me about gerrymandering.
The map now heads to Governor Brian Kemp's desk for his signature, along with the maps for the state House and state Senate districts. Now, there's no word exactly on when he might sign those, though it is likely that legal challenges will follow. We are live at the state capitol. Claire Sims, Fox 5 News.
Claire, that newly approved congressional map by the Republican-controlled legislature has sparked a major political announcement in the Democratic Party. Two-term Congresswoman Lucy McBath announced that she's going to leave the 6th district, which will become predominantly Republican, and move to the mostly Democratic 7th district. In a statement to Fox 5, Congresswoman McBath said, quote, simply put, I will not let Brian Kemp, the NRA, and the Republican Party decide when my work in Congress on behalf of my son is done. McBath was elected in 2018 after she became a gun control advocate following the shooting death of her son.
The McBath announcement drew a quick response from the Democrat who now holds the 7th district seat. In a statement to Fox 5, Congresswoman Carolyn Bordeaux said, I am the Gwinnett representative in the race for a predominantly Gwinnett district. The people of the 7th deserve a representative that understands and cares about their needs. McBath and Bordeaux would face off in a Democratic primary next year ahead of the November 2022 general election.